timber raftsman's life is a weary life. Robs young girls of their heart's delight. It causes them to weep.
If I had to pick a defining folk song for the state of Wisconsin, it would be a song called The Pinery Boy, a tragic story of a young timber worker who has drowned while running logs down the Wisconsin River. The tale is told from the viewpoint of his sweetheart. She travels upriver searching for him, and in the end, she jumps into its raging currents and dies, rather than live without her true love. In some versions of the song, the lovers reunite as ghosts. If the conditions are right and you don't look too hard, they can be seen together in the depths of the Wisconsin River. Welcome to Wisconsinology on Music, a collaboration with 91.1 The Avenue and Wisconsinology.com. Check out Wisconsinology on Facebook or Instagram. The Pinery Boy, as we know it today, was collected in the 1920s by Franz Rickaby. He got it from a Mrs. M.A. Olin, a Norwegian-born resident of Eau Claire, Wisconsin. She learned it as a young girl, recently arrived to the New World in the 1870s, during the height of the Great Wisconsin Timber Boom. There are many versions of the song, and like all great folk songs, the source material of The Pinery Boy is a much older English ballad called The Sailor Song, but somewhere along the line, most likely in Wisconsin, its melody became fixed. The Pinery Boy is impossibly beautiful and impossible to resist. It exists as a suite for chamber orchestra, for choir. It's been quoted many times in movie and documentary scores. Every generation has a version. In the early 2000s, Australian rock star and all-around musical chameleon Nick Cave brought it into the modern world.
Oh father, build me a boat, then down the Wisconsin I may float, and every raft that I pass by, there I will inquire for my sweet Pinery Boy.
I rarely do personal notes, but I'll do one now. I first heard The Pinery Boy on a collection of Wisconsin folk songs at the Madison Public Library listening room. Although I am the son of a lumberman and was actually born in a lumber mill compound, what drew me into the song was the endless tragedies and resulting stories that are associated with the Wisconsin River, a river whose calm surface hides a ferocious undertow. Long ago, a family relative was celebrating his graduation from the University of Wisconsin with two friends. It was night, the spring of 1929, the eve of the Great Depression and the near end of Prohibition. They stopped along a bridge overlooking the Wisconsin River. He stepped out of the car and in an instant was forced off the bridge and into the river by the approach of a fast-moving car. The resulting search for his body became headline news and involved the first ever use of search aircraft in our state's history, making it that rarity of rarities, a well-documented family story. The entire point of the preceding story and the song that is our subject is, if you are ever around the Wisconsin River, be careful. It's not as pretty as it looks. For 91.1 The Avenue and Wisconsinology.com, and don't forget to follow on Facebook or Instagram. My name is Frank Anderson.
Wisconsinology on Music is presented by a grant from the Bright Idea Fund from the Community Foundation for the Fox Valley Region, a supporting partner of The Avenue.